Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here with another day of science, and I'm excited to share this experiment with you once again with some explanations and then begin giving you a little more information about how we can use questions to help guide our thinking. Now, yesterday, like I said, I was a little bit mean to you when I gave you this video or a video similar. This isn't the exact same video. It is the same experiment. Now, the video I gave you yesterday of this experiment, once again, I gave to you with the intentions of being a little bit mean to you. And I did that for several reasons. One of them, so that you could explore it on your own, just watching. And I did that because I wanted, you to see what was going on. I don't know if you've heard this before, but if we remove one of our senses from use, the others are heightened. So if you can't hear something, you can see better, smell better, taste better, things like that. If you're not eating something, other senses are heightened. If you don't smell something, your other senses are heightened. Okay, so I wanted you to just pay attention to what was going on. Also, I didn't want them to tell you what was happening in the experiment. I wanted you to take a guess as to what was going on your own. Okay, I wanted you to do the teaching to yourself, okay, based on the information you had in front of you. Okay, so today we're going to watch this experiment. I've muted the video, and I'm just going to talk to you as it progresses and explain to you what's happening without all of the frills of everything happening. So in the other video, again, you had a tray of milk. Added to the milk were some drops of food coloring, okay? Now, when you do this experiment, you have to use whole milk, okay? That's crucial for this experiment because whole milk is high in fat. And it needs to be high in fat for this next part. Now, in the other experiment, I believe they used either a cotton ball or a cotton swab. And on that cotton ball or cotton swab was some dish soap. And in this experiment, they just put some droplets of dish soap in the middle. The dish soap reacts with the fat molecules in the milk and makes the fat molecules move around. Because the fat molecules are moving, the food coloring ends up moving as well. Okay, so now that you can see that, I want you to think back to the questions you asked yourself or came up with as you were watching the video. Okay, I'm hoping you came up with quite a few because I had a lot of questions running around in my head the first time I saw that experiment, such as, why is this happening? What is making the food coloring move? What can I do to make that happen on my own? Does this happen by itself or does something make it happen? Okay, there are a lot of things happening or taking place here that cause reactions to happen in an experiment. In Seesaw today, you're going to continue asking questions. This is your activity page, and your instructions are, can you come up with some questions for this photo? What do you wonder? Again, on your slides, I'm hoping you notice, all of these little instructions tabs. And what that is, and I borrowed this from the previous slide, but the instructions are the same. You can click the button here Can you come up with some questions for these photos? Think like a scientist. And it'll read you your instructions or the caption to the photo, okay? So that you can have the instructions read to you as well as having them here for you to read. So I want you to look at this photo for today, and I want you to ask some questions. What is going on? What do you see? What do you wonder? I have a lot of questions about this photo. Okay, so today I want you to be able to come up with some questions as a scientist. So from a scientific standpoint, from a mathematical standpoint, from an explorative standpoint, what do you see going on? What do you want to know more about? You can leave a voice comment, you can type, you could even create a video if you'd like. But go ahead and leave that information here on this slide and then save it as a draft so that you can get back to your activity tomorrow on Friday for Field Trip Friday, okay? I hope you have a great day and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.